Hey guys, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online with Banto. So, we're gonna continue with the previous episode ended and we are playing with my Darkelf Nightblade, which I'm currently building to become a one-handed sword user. So we're gonna continue here. We are visiting a lot of spirits here. In the previous episode, we went and helped and freed some spirits. So now we're gonna talk with Uta here.
The smell of brimstone is strong in my nostrils. Even as a spirit, this place smells of ash and death. Have you done as I asked?
Yes, they can move now.
You are very kind. Strangely kind for a place like the Ashlands. I stand here, tasting the air. And do you know what I've learned?
What have you learned?
The Saxony you saved, the Argonians, they are not the only ones in danger. This pact forged in the wake of war is fragile, so fragile. Remember the history of violence against my people.
Oh, there came a bird.
As you walk the river's edge.
It's strange. And by the way, if you notice, I increased the dialogue volume here because in the previous episode I wanted to... Did you guys see the questing, what you're actually talking about? Because this is a very big part of the game. So I increased the dialogue volume, so in this episode you should be able to hear these quest givers a lot more than you was in the previous one, where it was most like a high, volume on the fighting. So I hope you guys gonna like that and I'm gonna keep going for that way.
My brethren are safe, and the Ashlands bubble with hope. I pass now down the river to swim in the currents of Aetherius. Go well in your own passage, traveler.
You will receive Spirit Mentor's staff. This is nothing that I will be using, but we got some gold. So it's pretty awesome. We finished a quest. We finished a quest in the previous one. Like I said in the previous one, I think that the questing in this game is really great, because you kind of get a feel of the world. You getting like all wrapped into what's going on in the world. And I'm playing in the Ebonheart Pact, so we're just gonna see, because I think we have some to increase here. We have 2 attribute points and I should be getting 2 more in health. Because like I said in the previous one, I'm gonna go kind of siphoning, I'm gonna drain a lot of life. I'm gonna be kind of tankish. You might be thinking why I'm doing this with a Nightblade, but the thing with this game is that you really kind of like build your own playstyle in this game. And I kind of want to make this like similar to Dark Templars in Age of Conan, where you'll be taking massive amounts of damage and you would be gaining back damage when you're dealing damage. So it's kind of gonna be a tanking life drainer. Can we set a title, by the way? Nope. So let's commit those points, and we should have some skills here too. Oh my god, we actually have 3 skill points. So the current one we got is Strive Life, which deals magic damage and heals the players. And we're gonna check what other we got a Agony. Stuns the enemy for 12 seconds. Effect is broken by damage from any source. After effect ends, take 25 damage over 5 seconds. So I mean, this is something like you would do in some other games when you kinda like take one of the ads and make them stuck for a period of time, and you can focus on the other ad or boss, whatever, and kill them. Like you can choose when you're gonna kill. We're gonna go through this. Cripple, siphon the movement speed. Okay, we're gonna more siphoning strikes. Well toggled. Basic weapon attacks 4% medic and stamina, but reduce the weapon and spell damage by 28%. And it got 10% weapon attack to restore 15% medic and stamina. But I'm a bit unsure how far I'm gonna go in this down here, because I'm gonna combine this with a lot of the tanking ones. So this one deals medic damage to nearby enemies and increase the weapon damage for each enemy damage for 17 seconds. And that is something with the Dark Templar as well in Conan. You are kind of like a medic tank, and I think that's pretty awesome. What we got is also, but I don't think there's something that we will be going into this one, because I will be going into a lot of these armor ones. I'm not sure yet which armor we'll be exactly going for. Here's some world thing also, Soul Trap. But we should have our weapon here, and we're gonna increase the one hand and shield. Here we got a punch one. This is used to reduce the enemy's target's armor And it also taunts the target for 15 seconds, so this is something that I do want to have, because I'm gonna be kinda tankish with this Nightblade guy. Low slash deals physical damage and snares the target. Reduces target's weapon damage. I mean, this could be useful as a tank as well, I would guess. Like debuffing the enemy, and since I'm tanking, I will be taking less damage and I will be the tank, so I might be going for this one. I'm actually gonna wait for it, so we're gonna get the Puncturing Strike and we're gonna wait for this one. And might get it later. But I really look forward to do some, like, you know, harder quests, like you have to be a group or things, or some kind of dungeon. Oh my god, we're going real far away to get to this place. I don't know if you have any quick travel location, I don't think so. But you know, as we go the way there, we will encounter more and more quests. We might do several quests before we reach that place. But we got another quest here anyway, so we're gonna find a Koama nest here. But I'm really trying to see with Elder Scrolls Online if this will be a game for me. But like I said in previous one, I'm probably gonna get this as launch and I'm gonna give this game a shot, because remember, MMOs, they get updated all the time. Just gonna kill this one because we can. Use my Siphoning Life to get some awesome life. What the hell? Oh my god, I was like, oh, that ability is really awesome. But it was his Fom that came up and one-shotted him, so that was pretty nasty against him. So here's the quest completed, find a Koama nest. But I really like this, you get a feel of the world. Stop it! Okay, so these people are killing everyone. That was kinda cool, a little crossbow that they can use and fire away some. That was pretty awesome. So we're gonna find some mushroom here, the Koama caps. I don't know exactly how they do look, if this is... What is that small one? Scrib. I don't know if this was actually for fishing, might be. Bait for fishing. The reason I did know that was because before I collected one of these like fireflies, and it was also for bait for fishing. So that's very interesting. And like I said in the previous one also, I will be shooting as much as I can during this Sunday, so we will have some episodes of Elder Scrolls coming during the week. So if you're wondering why I'm playing during the week when the beta is offline, that is the reason for that. So you see, I got aggro very fast with using the Puncturing Strikes. But we need to find these caps here. I mean, here we got some shrooms, but I can't take them. And I don't really know how they look, or is it these ones? What is this? Looks some aloe vera, or however that's said in English. I don't know. Maybe that is the way. Oh dear, here we actually got a shroom, so let's check if we can actually take this one. This is a really huge one. I guess that we're not taking a whole one. That will be pretty silly. Oh my god, a poison. Oh, is it... Oh, it's coming after me. So we're going outside again and talk with Reesa here. Use the Siphoning Life. I think that Siphoning Life... Where did he go? That was kinda cool. They have some growing down to the ground. Oh my god, here's more. But I think when you're playing this game, this is gonna get more and more interesting. Hold to exploit. I don't know what that was doing. So I guess when you see this kinda webby thing above their names, like the health bar, I think that is that they are kinda like snared or something. It must be something like that. But like I was saying with the enemies, that was pretty cool that they actually go down in the ground and they dig up and dig down and get back and fight you. Hello, Reesa, here she is again.
The Koama cap?
Yeah, we got it, here we go.
I will not touch it. Yet. Please, take a piece to each of my students. They understand what must be done, and they are ready. After that, meet me at the southern mustering camp.
What must be done?
War has wounded this land. Now it is our turn to sacrifice, so the plain can heal. My students understand this, and are willing.
Okay. I don't know how this will be. You kinda gonna go and heal the land. I know that I read that this like place will change depending on the play's actions, so at least how it will look for me. So if it will be, that would be pretty cool, like what I'm doing actually affect how it will look. And as you saw there also, I didn't try to do it, but just like in Conan and some other games, you can actually double tap in one direction. And when you're doing that, you will actually like go back and you can avoid some attack. I think you can do it towards the side too. I think I just have it too low in stamina. So I don't think it's something we're doing much. But you see, I'm dealing pretty good against damage in this siphoning life. It is really great, I would say. But I think it's great also to go and just fight some enemies. But it seems to be pretty nice in this game because it feels like you don't have to kind of like, you know, go follow a specific quest line, because you can just go out and do some adventure, find some quests and do them. That's what I feel right now. It might not be true for the whole game, but that is kind of what I feel right now. So this student is gonna get one of these caps.
Welcome,
here we go.
Traveler.
The Quana cap, do you know what will happen?
Yes, my body will perish, but my soul will become one with the trees of this place. The land will bloom again. Please, give me the cap.
That's kind of cool. Oh, the sea, it actually started growing here. That is pretty cool. I think it was this one too. That is nice. I don't know if it will stay like that, but that was kind of cool that my progress changes the land here. So I guess when we will be doing quest here, the land will actually change with me playing. That's very interesting. Hold to exploit. Or do they just mean that powerful attack? I don't know. Here you go.
I stand ready to assist Reesa.
Have a Kwama cap.
And I am grateful. When we meet in the next world, tell me how beautiful the land became.
Oh, that is awesome. I like this questing. Where is this going? Where did it strike? Here it is. And there was one somewhere over there. But that is pretty cool. So we're going back to talk with Reesa. But like I was saying before, there are some parts that I don't like about this game. And I won't be complaining about them all the time, and this is something that might, and I hope that they definitely will change, because it's gonna add a lot of feeling to the game.
Now it comes to me. Our blood will be the water, our bones the soil.
Here's the cap for you.
I will make this gift, this sacrifice. Trees, plants, one day it will all bloom again. Blood is water, water is life. May the Hist embrace you.
So she's doing, this is very nice. She's offering herself for the land as well. You saved the starved plane from Shimmer Spirit. It started to rain. You see it? Or is that because of what I did? But I must say, there's something in this game, like the combat, the movement with animation. I don't really like that one. I think they're pretty bad made, but something they can change. But the quest in this game is awesome. If you're out for questing and have a lot of fun, you like Elder Scrolls game, I think that this game is definitely for you. So here it actually saved. You saved the starved plane from Shimmer Spirits. That's kind of cool. And I guess here is something that you can go and discover, some kind of eye showing something. I don't know exactly what all these icons is. You probably can see it somewhere, I guess. Throughout the Way Shrine, Dock and Caravan. Group members, you. You can filter things and show different locations. But you know, we're gonna go down the road here because we're gonna meet with Merrick and Aelif. Hello, pretty bird. Looks pretty funky, doesn't he? Looks like kind of like a dinosaur. I wouldn't get a bit bit by that guy. So let's go on the road. And by the way, there are some mounts that you can buy in the game. So if you like to have a horse and ride it and use for your mount, just do it. I haven't done it yet. I don't know how much they cost. I guess that they are pretty expensive. It might also be that if you pre-order the game, you might get it for the beta. So here we got a quest actually. Guraf Rosen. Did you see, by the way, that the details loaded in? It was a bit too slow, but it loads in details when you get closer.
Stranger, you've picked a bad time to visit Seni. The volcano's burning up the town. You'd think these thick-headed louts would accept some help.
Who doesn't want help?
Peasant Dunmer. I know an Argonian named Softscale who can make a salve to soothe the injured, But Spellwright Gervis won't work with him or any Argonian.
Why?
Because he's the most stubborn creature you'll ever meet. He needs to see these Argonians are on his side. If you want to help, Softscale needs Schult Chiton for his salve. Kill them, and take the Chiton to the Argonian. He's somewhere in town. Once you've got the Chiton, look for Softscale in the temple. Bad blood. I thought everyone knew that. Back before the Ebonheart Pact was formed, Dark Elves enslaved Argonians. They raided the Black Marsh and brought the captives up here to work.
The Argonians must still resent that.
Sure, but the bigger problem is the Dunmer. They used to be lords and masters until the pact was formed. Now, all of a sudden, the Argonians are free and everyone is equal. Ha! Spoken like a courtier. You know, just saying everyone is friends doesn't make it so. Forming the pact was a battle, and there are still many sides to it.
I like this story thing and the questing about this game. It is really great, like, they got some great voice actors. I hope that this keep going. And it doesn't do like they did in Conan, like, okay, we do it for 20 levels, then we don't care. So I hope that it is very good. It's much more worth to go through quests if there are actually some work put through with it, with voice dialogues. It helps a lot, and just like it was with Svotor, that game had awesome questing. I don't know if this guy and me can actually loot the same one, but I think that we might be able to do that, because he was starting to hit it. But we're gonna change the quest. Oh, was that was actually one of the ones that we was gonna kill, so let's see if we can actually help this one too. I just did one strike against him. I can't loot that one, so we have to find some more of these kind of like beetles. Here's one. I don't know how long range it is. Okay, it's pretty far range. So I can use, I think that you can actually use that to like pull the mobs so you won't be getting 2 mana on you at the same time. But he was pretty easy to kill. Oh, he had tons of loot. Hey. Awesome, he had a shield. Awesome, awesome. Let's get that on. That was great. So let's get into, here we get the maple shield. Awesome, now we have a shield, that's great. And we're currently wielding an medium armor. I don't know if this will be what we will be wielding. I think that we should be able to wear a heavy armor as a Nightblade as well. I'm not sure about it, but I think so, because this game you should be able to customize your character a lot. But this shield is gonna be great, because now I will be having my shield that I was supposed to use with my tanking, so... What is this? Some spirit. Oh, I think that's actually a... I think it is actually a player. What? Did someone say something to me? Here we got another one, so let's get some aggro. You little skank. Oh, he wasn't named Skank. He was named Shulk something. But we are just gonna keep killing. Oh, you don't want to be in front of that one. It's kinda nice to hit with our shield a bit. I don't know if you will actually like be able to take more damage with your shield than you can do with, let's say you're parrying with your weapon. Oh, we get an iron axe. I'm actually gonna go inside and check if that axe, if we could use an axe instead of using a sword, and if it would be the same thing, one-handed and shield. So it shouldn't actually be any problem to use this axe instead here. It's two-handed though, so we won't be using that, but... Check this one, 10 damage is about the same. But anyway, if we find like a one-handed... Oh, many enemies here. But if you find a one-handed axe or a mace or anything like that, you should actually be able to use that to... with one-handed and shield. Was that the one-handed? Nope, two-handed mace. But I'm wondering, this siphoning life, it doesn't seem to have that long cooldown. Where is it going? Come back to me. I guess that he was kind of like resetting aggro. But also, I don't think that you can earn on using this siphoning life all the time. I think it's just gonna drain your stamina. Because it's activated for a short time after. Could we loot this one? Nope. Here's something. Sorry for spinning around the camera so much though. It happens at times. So we need one more to finish this quest here. I'm gonna try to hit his bird. I can hit him. Pretty bird. Who's this?
Hail.
That looks pretty cool. Oh, hello. Here we got an enemy. But as you see also with the punching strike, the one that gives me aggro, I actually can't use it if I'm not close enough, and if there are no enemies I can't use it either. So that's pretty good. But I think this, like I said, this game is gonna get more and more interesting the farther you go in the quest. Like, you find all new skills and you feel like you're activating your class, because at the start you mainly like swing, swing, swing. I mean that works good, but it's always fun to have more.
Don't you worry.
I think that this Argonian is pretty awesome actually.
Your scales bear stains of soot, and you smell of smoke and flame. What brings you here?
I have some skulk shitting for you.
I offer my gratitude. Please wait. I'll make a poultice to soothe the burns of the injured. I'll need you to use it on them.
Why me?
The Dunmer don't trust Argonians, especially me and my egg sister walks in ash. They fear we'll harm them. You are a stranger, so they may let you heal their wounds.
That is all, just heal people.
There is more. When you are done, go to Spellwright Gervis. Let him know we made this salve to help. Perhaps he will see we are not his enemy.
Okay, that's great. Let's hope that this salve is actually great, that it isn't anything bad that will kill them. But guys, this is gonna be it for today, and thanks for watching this episode. I hope you had a fun time watching it, and if you had a fun time, just leave a like and subscribe for more content with me, Banto. Have a great day. Cheers, goodbye, take care.